Most often when a new season is released in Apex Legends, we get so caught up in what is new and what is big that we usually miss the small details that'll probably have the biggest impact when we play Apex Legends. So many things have happened since Season 7 came out and so much news has been released, but most people seem to be focusing on the things that are normal with the Apex Legends dev pattern. Things like Respawn pulling the R9 out of the care package, putting the Prowler into the care package, the new legend, her new abilities, how pretty Olympus looks, the fact that we're at a new map, and not really the specifics of what's going to have the most influence of how you enjoy Apex Season 7. So what I mean by that is no one really talks about the map changes for Kings Canyon or World's Edge very long. They only really talk about them when they are released. Once you break in the new season for about a month, people generally switch to different topics like how well does this map hold up with rotations and third parties. So today I want to dive into what Respawn just did with Olympus and how shocking it really is because of how much it's going to change our day-to-day basis of how we play Apex. So first off, I want to say if you guys want to get the Season 7 Battle Pass for free, make sure to join the Discord down below. We just gave another 1,000 Apex coins away and we're going to be doing it again next week just like we always do. So another YouTuber named Frothy actually got to play Apex Season 7 a little bit early and he gave his first impressions on it and really dove deep down into the Trident vehicle. I don't care how you decide to pronounce it, you all know what I mean. But he dove deep down into the Trident vehicle and he actually gave a lot of good information. So he basically said that the Trident is not nearly as overpowered as what you probably think it is. It's nothing like you would see in H1Z1 or PUBG where you can use this to kind of go in third-party people. It doesn't work like that. Now you probably could use it to third-party people, but basically what he's saying is it's not that same way as H1Z1 where you can just run around with the Trident all game long and just hop out and shoot people. It doesn't work that way. In fact, he said the animation to get out of the Trident takes quite a long time, that by the time you get out, you just get lit up so heavily. Also, he said the mountain structures that you have in Olympus are nothing like you have in World's Edge. He says there's not a lot of big rocks or big mountain structures that block POI from POI. He said there's a lot of open, dead space, and you can really see a POI from across the map. So what do you mean Respawn just did this? Well, what I'm talking about is how they're actually going to combat this. This no doubt means that we're going to have an absurd sniper meta, especially with the charge rifle, which is not healthy at all in my opinion. But look at this picture that Shrugtall actually tweeted out. This is the phase runner that connects two endpoints from across the map and teleports you. These are two features, the phase runner and the Trident vehicle, that is nothing like Apex Legends that we've ever seen before. This is going to completely change the way that you feel and play Apex from day to day. This is the small things that not many people are talking about. Many people think that, oh, the new vehicle's here, oh, the new map's here. Well, yeah, sure, but you don't understand that it's not going to be the same Apex that you remember. And I could be wrong on this, but if I remember correctly, I think there's more than one phase runner on the map. So that would mean that there's 4 endpoints on the map that you can just zoom and zap across and get to the other side of the map with. But I could be getting that confused with the Hammond warp travel, which I don't think is actually something that you can use quite yet. I think it's there for an obstacle and probably going to be something to do with Season 8. Shrugtall said we only have jump drives for interplanetary travel, so is Hammond using Branthium to solve the fuel problem for jump drives to reconnect with the core worlds. So there still may be only one phase runner. But my point of this video and my moral of the story that I'm trying to get across is understand that Olympus is not just a new map that we're going to change and adapt the way we played on World's Edge and Kings Canyon over to Olympus. This is going to be like a completely different game. This new map has so many new things to offer and so many obstacles, so many named locations, and everything is so compact and tight that this most likely will not even feel like the traditional Apex anymore. But in my honest opinion, that's a great thing. It's completely out of the normal for Apex to do something like this, and I'm so shocked that they did, because when you look at the labs transportation portal, it doesn't really offer the across map feature that you have with here on Olympus with the phase runner. So naturally my mind wants to run and think that this map is going to be so hectic all the time because of how compact it is, but then there's one thing that's making me think the complete opposite. With how big and compact the map is, I really think that the loot is going to be so good in every named location that you're not going to have a lot of people dropping in one spot. Rather, I think you're going to have a lot of people kind of spreading out, getting the loot that they want and then fighting. But I'm glad that the new season is not your traditional Apex update. I'm glad the game is going in a completely different direction. I hope Apex continues to step out of their comfort zone and do more radical things like this that really make the game feel completely different so that we always are on the edge of our seat. For the past few seasons, it's felt like Apex has always been too scared to do anything major, that this really feels like a step out of the comfort zone. That's why it's so shocking to see that Respawn just did this to Apex Legends. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for some more Apex Legends content like this. Also, don't forget to join the Discord down below. And if you want to join the Vibe City Police Department and patrol Olympus, making sure everyone is staying positive and what they're supposed to do, then in about 5 seconds, you're going to click the video on the right. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.